11 for Action continues our series on a troubled apartment complex. The conditions described as inhumane. But what we found extends well beyond one building here in Toledo. The complaints reach across the country and paint a picture of low-income residents struggling to get help from the government to hold the owners of those complexes accountable. Willie Barber, Robert Valdez, and May Howard, three residents of the Covenant House apartment complex who are struggling to get help.
It's just bad. It's bad. I mean, the roaches are bad. I got pictures where the roaches have a party.
2-3 times a month with this. And even if you don't see the roaches, stay on it.
Now, I've been going through this for 2 days, going on 3. I can't use my bathroom.
They are among thousands of residents living in apartment buildings owned by Millennia Companies who've complained about deplorable conditions. Call 11 for Action found serious, even deadly issues at Millennia's properties, including in Kansas City, Galveston, Little Rock, and Memphis.
The family wants answers from the owners and city leaders on why this happened.
2022. 3 people were killed at a Millennia complex during an explosion. Days after, residents said they reported a gas smell. They filed a class action lawsuit against Millennia for failing to provide safe premises and repair dangerous conditions when notified about those conditions.
They failed to do the maintenance in which they needed the apartments. They failed to have the apartments in an inhabitable position.
The attorney who filed the suit is asking for $5 billion, with $60,000 going to each resident of a Millennia property across the country. That would include May, Robert, and Willie.
We got Godzilla rat, mutant roaches, the black mold is atrocious.
Seniors in Memphis went to code enforcement about a Millennia property in 2022, also complaining of no air conditioning or clean water, forcing Millennia into environmental court.
It's muddy brown like it came out of Mississippi. So it can't cook with it, can't drink it.
In Kansas City, a tenants union demanded the Department of Housing and Urban Development to cut ties with Millennia and stop providing the company federal money for neglecting them. They demanded the HUD secretary launch an investigation, not just in Kansas City, but for all Millennia properties, and address dire conditions and racial disparities.
The people that own the building, there's
Robert Valdez, back here in Toledo, says the buck does stop with Millennia.
The people that get these checks from the government that own all these houses, they need to come in here and lock this place down.
According to the National Housing Law Project, HUD Secretary Marcia Fudge promised to investigate and hold Millennia accountable. A year later, a group of residents called the Millennia Resistance Campaign says HUD backpedaled on that promise. I asked HUD about the results of its investigation, but did not get a response as of now. The Houston Chronicle also published a series of stories called A Living Hell, in which it detailed a matrix of federal, state, and local systems that dropped the ball and allowed tenants to live in poor conditions. Call 11 for Action will continue to stay on top of this story. And are you the victim of a scam, or is there a problem in your neighborhood that needs solved? We can help. Our Call 11 for Action office is ready to get to work for you. Give us a call at 800-647-1756 or visit WTOL.com to find out how we can help you.